Hey guys, it's OKB, and this is Edo Dan Skill Trials. Now, Edo Dan has been, he's out free in 3 vs 3 Arena at the moment as part of the reward. He's free as part of the Sign-In Ninja, uh, well, today's the last day. It's February Sign-In Ninja, so you have a lot of fragments of him if you want, and I think he actually is a pretty good ninja that you guys can probably use. However, there are some things that are unclear to me about his abilities, so we're gonna have to see if it works well. For example, does his suppress immunity, is it affected by control? Because he doesn't actually cause immobilize, but he can suppress immunity technically. So is that affected by control? That's one thing I want to know because that's part of his breakthroughs. The second part is he has dispirited or discouragement, they call it here, and we're not too sure what the heck that is. So we're gonna have to try to figure that out. Don Kato, right? Yeah, we're gonna figure out what the heck Spirited is, because that's in his standard attack. Is that any good? Does that just makes him unable to? I don't know. What does that thing do, anyways? Okay, that's one of the things we gotta figure out here. He has like a +2 guaranteed immobilize. Oh, okay, that hits through immunity status. So no, that does not hit the immunity status. It's a guaranteed immobilize, which is awesome, which is particularly awesome with Kimono Kakashi, so you can remove somebody from the field. Additionally, absorb all chakra. Same. Okay, that's the same. Increase the unit's mystery cooldown by 1 and mystery chakra cost by 20 for 2 rounds. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Though he has a 3-round cooldown, so you technically only use it once. But it's a pretty powerful multi-purpose ability. It's gonna kill an arena, kind of, but outside of arena, increasing mystery cooldown by 1 doesn't work on a lot of metas, but increasing Mystic Chakra by 20 for 2 rounds kind of sometimes does. So yeah, it depends. And you're also absorbing all the chakra, so it kind of works. Suppress Immunity is the Y version. It's only two rounds for 3 rounds to a selected units. Oh, Suppress Immunity for 3 rounds. Awesome. Absorbs all chakra. And that's it. Battlefield cooldown right immediately. No additional status. Which is, I actually like that sometimes. And then you have a 2-round cooldown, so you can use this on a lot of ninjas if you want. Okay, that's very interesting. I was actually thinking of using this with Edo Minato, just because Edo Minato has the Enfeeble that'll go on and on. So I thought that was going to be quite interesting here. Low knockdown generates a shield. For his low knockdown, he has a Y skill that reduces his own mystery by 1. That's probably in combination with the +2. I don't think he really needs it if he's going to do the Y skill of suppressing immunity, which is what I like, I guess, for my Edo Minato team. But I could switch over to shields if we do the Y skill. So it would be like Y and +2, or +2 mystery and Y chase. Kind of interesting there. Okay, passive is +2 is anyone causing taijutsu will have 40 chakra absorbed, 50% chance of suffering from immobilize, almost as good as Sasuke's 55% of chaos. But this is done. I don't think he is on Rinnegan Sasuke's level, so this is actually quite nice. 40 chakra absorption, yeah, it's very similar. Okay, you also have Y skill. Edo Tensei units, whenever they execute a mystery, recover 40 chakra. That's quite a lot. And whenever they receive chakra, recover 8% HP. So you can technically give yourself another 20 chakra after using your 20 chakra mystery on Edo Dan. That's kind of nice. Recovering HP, 8% is decent. It's not huge, but it's decent. Yeah, it's okay. That's not the main abilities that you would use, though. Okay, the bottom one is all units in your lineup will deal 35% more damage to units not having Edo Tensei attributes. It's okay, if Edo Madara's against Edo Madara won't work, so it's not always going to be nice. This is probably as long as he's alive, so yeah, probably not a buffer that will last forever. It's only when he's alive. That's usually what it means when they don't tell you when if this buff lasts forever. It's probably only when he's alive, and he doesn't. He has like low knockdown chase, which gives shields, but that's not exactly enough of a defense for him to stay alive for long. Whenever Don is defeated, so this is the Y skill instead. he revives in 2 rounds with 50% HP. 50% is pretty good. He also reduces mystery cooldown by 1, which is actually not bad. So, yeah, kind of decent. But he lacks a lot of any damage, defense, or ability support. I mean, the healing is nice, but overall, probably not enough. Though this could be used as a blitz, I guess, in Edo Madara. So the two ninjas I'm thinking about is Edo Madara and Edo Minato here. I mean, what are some other Edo Tensei units? Because those are probably the top ones you can think of. Gengetsu, right? Gengetsu is one of them you guys can think of. I mean, what's another Edo Tensei? I'm just gonna take a look at all the ninjas that's here at the moment. Edo Tobirama, sure. Oh, you know what? Great Ninja Warrior Shimaru. That's actually gonna work pretty well with Edo Dan, right? Yeah, I mean, Great Ninja Warrior Shimaru works well with a lot of things. Third Raikages also work pretty well. Edo Zabuza. Okay, there's some interesting ninjas here that we can work with. Yeah, and also, you know, he chases low when Edo Zabuza causes a lot of low with his standard attacks, and so that actually is kind of nice. You also have a trigger 3 times around, right? So yeah, all your units will deal 35% more damage to units not having an Edo Tensei attributes. Actually, this means that you don't have to be Edo Tensei to actually get this effect. That's actually not too bad, even though I would prefer him to put him with Edo Tensei. Okay, you can even throw this with 6-pass Naruto and that would work too, even though the chase doesn't work well. But you're increasing 30%, 35% damage, which is not the same as attack and ninjutsu. So as long as he's alive, he'll deal a good amount of extra damage. It's a multiplier, basically, times 1.35. Could use this as a blitz in any level of blitz, really. So yeah, Great Ninja Shimaru summons right away, immediate 35% increase, irremovable buff unless he dies, and he will die eventually, but okay, yeah, those are some nice abilities. So which one should we go for first? I don't actually have a lot of protection vials, so we're gonna have to be very Okay, mystery number 1. Okay, I want the Minato team, so mystery. Second is I mean, this bottom ability is actually quite nice, but this Y ability might be good, recovering chakra and receiving life. That might be my number 2, soul binding. My number 3 might be the standard attack, but I also don't know what discouragement does. So if you guys know, tell me, because they didn't really tell us anywhere. So if you go to, Naruto Online forums, it'd be interesting. Let's see. Okay, so I am with D-Dark at the moment, and we're at night, so there's not a lot of people. D-Dark says it's endurance and no cheating put together. So no cheating, but the only way to get rid of it is to use a mystery. Okay, good to know. The cycle ends March 2nd, 3 weeks go for 13 days. Okay, yeah, good stuff to know. So no cheating, but you can't get rid of it unless you use a mystery. Interesting. So you just can't get buffs and shields. Okay, that's not a huge deal. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. So I guess, the standard attack only hits a random person, so you can't even aim that. So I'm probably just going to go for... Revival is also kind of nice. I'm very... between this and that. The Revival will allow you to suppress immunity again and cause... enfeeble, I guess. Man. Okay. I'm going to go for the healing and recovering chakra. Though I guess it won't... when Edo Tensei units... The problem is Edo Madara has a parry that doesn't allow you to get chakra. He doesn't actually need more chakra. And Minato, same thing. So... Edo Hashirama, perhaps? Is there any Edo Tensei units that actually need the chakra? Well, Tobirama, no. Nagato... possibly. Nagato is like a secondary mystery, so possibly. Yagato, Gengetsu doesn't mystery twice or anything like that. Rasa, possibly. Rasa is actually, with his breakthroughs, 80 chakra. So yes, maybe you have Edo Tensei unit use chakra to get chakra. So yeah, if you use Raza, I guess Raza is a good thing. But I don't have him 4 stars is a problem. So I guess we'll have to make do. Move breakthroughs is actually not that great. He only just destroys clones, which actually might sometimes help. But I write down there's no clones that are is going to be affected by Mu's thing, or I mean, Grinny George Maru does, but they're unkillable. So Third Red Kage is actually one that I would consider. Edo Zabuza, you don't need the chakra. Edo Daidara maybe, but he's not strong enough. So we're really left with Edo Udukata, which I think has breakthroughs, but still isn't that great. And then you also have Edo Hashirama, which actually is okay. Kinkaku's whatever, but okay, this is probably more in the future. So I'm gonna skip out on that ability. Okay, so yeah, we don't really need it. I mean, this is all only for Edo Tensei, right? So we're gonna go for Don again. Don Kato, or I spelled him wrong. Okay. 40 chakra, 50% mobilize. I mean, that is also kind of nice. Increase in chakra. Let's see, 40% and more chakra. Yeah, I mean, absorbing chakra is okay, but I don't think because immobilize. I mean, you kind of already have a good chance. Increasing it by 10% is not a huge deal. So we're just gonna probably go for the bottom. So mystery first, the bottom second, and then I guess hello knockdown, reducing your mystery cooldown. Probably chase any one of those. Probably be third. I mean, the discouragement would be interesting, but we don't really need the Y passive. So yeah, number 1 is going to be mystery. Number 2 is going to be the bottom passive, increasing more damage. 35% more damage is actually pretty decent, and the revival. Okay, so that's going to be my order because I don't really have a lot of experimental vials. I'm going to try this on all 3 accounts later on. He talks a lot too. Interesting. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna I'm gonna put music over this, but imagine having to listen to that same extremely long phrase of something that you don't know for a very long time. And then you can watch it at ×2 speed with music. I'm saving your ears, guys. Let's get to it. Okay, +1 is not too bad, but the +1 guaranteed immobilize for 2 rounds. The difference is increasing chakra cost for 2 rounds. Okay, but I think I still want the best ability. I might even do the 5 speed. Just how slow this thing is. Okay, yeah, +2 in this, but that's my number 3 choice, right?
Whispered promises straight to my heart. I'd never noticed, but you were never there, you were never there. Hey, you gave me roses, set me apart. All I felt was bliss, but you were never there, you were never there. I want us to be what we used to be this night. Baby, just another fight, but you don't wanna see me cry. There is no way that it's never going there. I think it better and I swear I'll follow you no matter where. Think it better and I swear follow you no matter where. Think it better and I swear follow you no matter where. Down in empty streets, looking for joy. I don't wanna admit I'm better on my own, better on my own. You say we're not meant for each other. I'm not sure of this. I won't give up on this, I won't give up. Cause I don't wanna behave like the one to flee, like the one to leave. I never surrender, but ever remember my lover. Did you give up on me? Have you never learned to listen? someplace I don't know, cause I got your picture on my mind. I want us to be what we used to be this night. Maybe just another fight, but you don't wanna see me cry. There is no way that it's never going there. I think it better and I swear I'll follow you no matter where. Think it better and I swear follow you no matter where. Think it better and I swear follow you no matter where.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me, hanging in the corner with a nosebleed, high on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me, still trying to figure out the line piece, looking for the love inside me, inside me.
Okay, guys, I tested some stuff out, and apparently, so you guys, let me just show you real quick, right? And I've tested this out a couple times, so you just definitely well. The control on Minato is 27,000. The control of Edo Dan is 21,000. And you will see that the suppress immunity on Edo Dan is not affected by control, because the guy I'm fighting, or at least my other account that I'm fighting, is going to be using 6-pass Naruto with 32,000 control. So we're going to suppress immunity, and then we're going to let Minato enfeeble 6-pass Naruto. That is a humongous steal, and not to mention the barrier, of course. Okay, let's fight. Okay, so we have the barrier there. I'm going to try to pop the dodge, fire me. It may or may not. Ah, shoot. It didn't work. Okay, well. Let's see if Kimono Shisu can pop the dodge. Yeah, there we go. Alright, pop the dodge. And now we suppress immunity to status. See how there's no control fail, even though there's a 10,000 difference? Now he's affected by enfeeble from Edo Minato. Now 6-pass Naruto has lost to Minato. Now Minato actually is a support. You know, Edo Dan and Minato combination support. This actually technically works against any immune to status ninjas, including another Minato. So it's not like Minato is actually better. But Kimono Shisu is better. I think enfeeble carries over to the next round. Ooh, sleep also somehow worked. But okay. I'll wake him up, and we'll see if enfeeble works. Like, ignition too, right? Alright, so we're gonna deal this. Pop the dodge out here. So even though he's awake, yeah, sometimes cheese dodge works pretty well. He is still enfeebled. No control fail at all. Awesome. So you guys can see here that also he has a repulse reduced rate for Kimono Shisu. So this sort of a team, I think, could be a meta team. Except for Shisu, or the Susan Shisu. Well, that's the only one I can think of that has a great counter to this team. Of course, you can run Jiraiya, of course, but Jiraiya might, you might hit Shisui, and then Shisui will automatically reflect the status back onto Jiraiya. So, yeah, there's a lot of. I think I'm gonna run this team in Sage or Training Grounds, one of those two, and you guys will see how well this does. All right, guys, we're gonna go a couple arena teams for fun, and you guys will see that Edo Dan is quite nice.